Hi, this is Jason Bowe, the editor at Mediabistro, here for Mediabistro's Media Beat video show. I'm here with award-winning, best-selling novelist James Ellroy. Welcome, James.
Good to be here, boss.
Great to have you. James is the author of many of my favorite crime novels, including L.A. Confidential, The Big Nowhere, and Blood's a Rover, most recently. And loved all your books, but most recently you published The Hillicker Curse, which actually goes back and looks at James's past, and it's some dark stories in there. And my first question to you is you give us a very, very grim glimpse of your breaking and entering past and the way that breaking and entering and breaking the law influenced your writing. How did your criminal activities influence your career as a writer?
They were very, very minor. Let's look at proportion right off the bat. The subtitle of The Hillicker Curse is My Pursuit of Women. And it's a story of a boy who lost his mother to murder, who has a traumatic attachment and a chivalrous attachment to women, who went through a very dark period: booze, drugs, breaking, and entering. And I describe it in proper but minute detail. Now, what I talk about in The Hillicker Curse that people don't seem to seize on is that proportion. In My Dark Places, the previous memoir, I say that I broke and entered about 20 times. Each time that I broke into a house, and this was the 1960s when breaking and entering was very easy. Long, tall kid, skinny arms, you reach back behind you, pet access door and triple latch, or screens are secured on bent windows, you get inside. I grew up very poor on the edge of Hancock Park, a rich neighborhood, and I was obsessed with numerous girls, and I wanted to touch their undergarments and steal dope out of medicine chests, perv out a little bit, nick a $10 bill out of a purse or wallet. So you go back and you prorate B&E. Let's say 18, 20, 22 times, 17 times, 24 times. I didn't keep count. Half an hour each time. It is, as I say in The Hillicker Curse, a minute proportion of my active watcher's lifetime, my voyeur's lifetime, my observer's lifetime, and my reader's time. I have probably spent 14, 15 hours a day in public libraries reading when I was homeless as a kid, roughly concurrent with these antics. So B&E as a major influence just doesn't exist.
Okay. The other thing that the book does so well is it actually shows the realities of a young writer, of how hard it is, the rough and tumble scramble to make it in this world. You want to just describe that process, your very early years as a writer? You faced a lot of challenges.
I had a blast as a kid writer in LA and Westchester County here in New York. Nobody told me I couldn't write a novel first crack. Nobody discouraged me or encouraged me. I had no family. I had good, clean outdoor work. I caddied at country clubs, Hillcrest and Bel Air in LA, Waikagill up in New Rochelle, New York. And I got sober preceding this. So I was clear-headed, I was healthy, and very, very ambitious. And it took me 6 published novels to tenuously earn a living as a writer, but I don't view it as a struggle. It induces gratitude in retrospect because I learned self-sufficiency as an artist.
Wow, that's pretty inspiring for the writers in the audience. My final question for you is I myself have dark areas of my life that I don't write about, what's your advice to writers who are thinking about tackling some of the darker sides of their personalities, the things that they're not proud of, and what's your advice for tackling this tough subject matter?
The reason that my 2 memoirs, My Dark Places and The Hillicker Curse, are as assured and strong as they are is that I was already a seasoned novelist first. Don't write a memoir first crack out of the box. Chances are you haven't lived enough.
Cool. Once again, this is Media Beat from Mediabistro. I'm here with James Ellroy. His new television show will be on Discovery Investigations. Thank you so much for stopping by, James.
Good to be here.
Great to see you.